prepared, and a lot of times it's because they've been traumatized and violated in childhood. So when we talk about how do we encourage this, right? So here's what I mean by that. So when I say boys need protecting too, sometimes our good intentions, and there's this dilemma where we're trying to raise men, we're trying to raise strong men, and we want our boys to be tough. So there's this dilemma between what we believe a boy and a man should be versus what's acceptable, and also in our the way we rear our boys and the way we nurture our boys, are we unintentionally molesting their minds, which makes them more susceptible to sexual abuse? So here are some of the ways that we encourage this type of behavior. The first thing is through stereotyping. Like I said before, we believe a lot of times in our culture, we believe that all boys, men, or whatever, is that even at an early age, you're a part of your manhood, a part of you being macho and tough is your sexual appetite. So we stereotype toughness and masculinity, and a large piece of that is connected to sexuality. So culturally, we look at, you're supposed to be a manly man. You're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to desire sex even at an early age. Another reason why it goes unreported is because we have this notion and this message that boys aren't supposed to cry. Toughen it up, right? So then when we look at social media, you cannot scroll through social media without seeing something sexualized. It's funny. I saw it's a new trend going on social media. So you see those people out in the street and they do these crazy interviews. I believe they're all scripted, but they have these those scripted interviews where they got the microphone or the phone and they hold it up to them and ask them a question. So you see the ones where the guys ask the women certain questions, and then the whole intent is to get content and to embarrass people. Well, the other day, I saw women going up to men, asking them their penis size. And when the men, after they ask them the penis size, the men would tell them what size they think they are. And then the women would say, can I touch or can I feel to see what size is your penis? If society was truly equal, how could that be acceptable? Where a woman on camera can grope a man publicly and it'll be okay. But here's the thing. Here's the flip side of that. So we could blame the women that said how inappropriate. You're asking to grope a man on camera to see their penis size. But my question is, how many of those men would be ostracized or ashamed if they said no? Because we're supposed to be okay with that. We're supposed to be okay with the misbehavior sexually. And so a man saying no on camera, he would be criticized in that situation. But I guarantee you, even if that roles were flipped and a woman said okay, I guarantee you it would be a very different response. Here's the other thing. With our good intentions, church, religion, our families, sometimes we miss the mark because the way that we nurture our boys, the way that we raise our boys, the way that we perpetuate this image is oftentimes counterproductive because we don't have avenues for boys to become, not only to express their toughness, but to express their mental and emotional toughness to balance things out.